I was one of the students, like so many students here in American universities, that was fooled by this narrative. Until later on, I learned the truth. I learned about what really Israel is, why it is here, and I learned about the danger of those who are hiding under these humanitarian causes and nice words to support Hamas. And since then, I've taken on myself the mission to fight against Hamas and against the Muslim Brotherhood. I was successful at times. I always received like death threats from them. And like, this is the story of my life. It's mainly fighting against the Muslim Brotherhood and receiving their backlashes. Until recently, things reached a limit that was very scary for me. Very scary, not only on a personal level, but also on the collective level, when the October 7 massacre happened. Before October 7, there was a sense in the region that we are finally over Islamists and over the power of, or the influence of Islamists on the general public. People started to speak about Israel in a positive light, speak about reconciliations between different, ideologically different countries in the region, normalization with Israel. Everything was really heading in the right direction. Until October 7 happened, by this massacre that they committed, gave a momentum once again to political Islamists and Islamists in general in the region to lead the public opinion. And as the Islamists stepped up to lead the public opinion, only very few voices in the region had the courage to challenge them. And I was one of these voices. Other two in Egypt actually were joining me. All of us are now pushed outside of the country, not because only the threats we received from the Islamists, but also because the Egyptian state and other Arab states decided to side with these Islamists against the liberal voices that are rejecting their narrative. Of course, this has to do with their weakness as dictators, with their bad economic performance that they need to compensate for by finding another role, like playing as champions of a big cause, champions of the Palestinian cause, and to distract the people from their own problems. But eventually, it only served the extremists. I came here expecting that I left the bad guys behind. But unfortunately, what I found here is that the bad guys are already here. And they include many of the people I knew from 15 years ago or 20 years ago when I was a student, an undergraduate student. Now they are leading the protests that are happening all over the country.